Hi, I'm Linxuan Tan, and today I wanna talk about how the MGMT 5050 course helped me get back into the whole responsible professional thing. Before this class, my idea of responsible wasn't really all that deep. I just figured it meant finishing work on time and not breaking any company rules, basically just clocking in and doing the bare minimum. But then, in the first few weeks, we did this case study on labor rights issues. That's when it hit me responsibility isn't just about following the rules, it's about actively asking yourself who's gonna get affected by my discussions here? Is this gonna be good or bad for them? Like the UN guiding principles are business and human rights say. Businesses should not only avoid messing with human rights but also actively stop any potential harm. And there were a few things that really stood out to me while I was learning on this. For example, when we learned about the ethical discussion making model, I realized that when you are caught between a rock and a hard place, you can't just think about what's immediately good or bad for you. You gotta consider how everyone involved feels and what they stand to gain or lose. This way of looking at things is gonna help me make better choices down the line. Also, talking about ethical leadership make me think about how a leader's values really shape the web of a whole term. I used to think my career was all about how well I did my job and how skilled I was. But now I get that being honest and having the right values is just important for long-term success. I totally agree with that line from the ethical advantage. Trust and ethical leadership are the real game changers for staying confident in the long run. In the future, I'm gonna weave these ideas into my everyday discussions, whether I'm working for a company or tackling my own projects. Like if a sweet deal comes up that's super profitable, but it may mess up the environment or harm some vulnerable folks behind the scenes, I'm gonna passers try to find a way that's sustainable. At the same time, I wanna correct this vibe in the term where we can talk about values and responsibility. That way, when we are under pressure, we know we have got a choice to do uh, the rest the right things instead of just chasing dollar. I think this course didn't just teach me stuff, it also gave me things to look at my career and even my future travels. It's all about how responsibility isn't some extra drug but actually helps us stay grounded at work. It's totally set me up for my future work and life. Thank you, everyone.